Hello and welcome to the preview of the 2014 TAB Bendigo Cup. 425 metres the journey to be held Friday night at Bendigo, and I'm joined by Simone Fisher to preview the race. Simone, another cracking field.
It is, James. With the absence of a headline act, it certainly has made it interesting with a lot of these greyhounds drawing their right boxes, and fairly even field, I think.
It is a fairly even field, and 3 of the 8 trainers being hobby trainers, so great to see a couple of hobby trainers making the top grade on Friday night. We'll take a look at the box draw, starting with greyhound number 1, Pippa Shiraz. She's a pacey type, but she might be a tad outclassed on Friday.
And number 2, Flying Bolt, caused an upset at 45 to 1. Began well, had a bit of pressure and looks well drawn from box 2.
Zipping Snoopy, the quickest heat winner, going 23.68, but he had plenty of room early and he jumped as well as I'd seen him jump, so he will need to repeat the dose.
Number 4, Luca Navalk. This greyhound's going great guns at the moment, having 10 straight wins, a 23.87 run.
Exactly, he's had the 10 straight wins. He's won 12 from 13 for Jerry Cleven. He's flying at the moment. Greyhound number 5, White Spyro. She cruised across to the fence from box number 8 in her dashing a heat win. She racked up a 23.78 best of the night win or best of her career win from box number 8.
Elite Devil, not drawn ideally in box 6, but did record a new PB in the heat.
7, Warrior King. He's the noted strength in the race. His position mid-race, I think, will be the key to his chances.
And Senor Socks, ideally drawn out in box 8, was its first start at Bendigo, so might be a little bit of room for improvement too, James.
And reserves are 9, Top Secret, and 10, the Sydney Sider, My Kind of Music.
And James, let's take a look at the replay of Luca Navalk, an outstanding run. 10 straight wins, like we said, 12 wins from 13 career starts for hobby trainer Jerry Cleven, an outstanding story.
And here's the replay now from box 4. He probably didn't begin near as well as he could have, and I thought the pressure from 5 was Dolce Vita. It was quite hard to the fave early on, Luca Navalk, and he was pressured here by Universal Size on his inside. Now this is the first time, I think, throughout his race career we really got to see Luca Navalk work hard and then draw away for a very impressive win.
Was his first race start at Bendigo, James. He had a trial there, but running a 23.87, you would expect that now that he's been there under race conditions, he may go a little bit quicker again if he gets a good start.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him improve. Of course, trainer Jerry Cleven, he rears his own litters. He spends a lot of time and a lot of money only rearing the 1 litter at a time, and this is a prime example of a great result with Luca Navalk drawing box number 4.
Another great story, James. White Spyro jumps from number 5, the likely leader in the final for Craig Davis. It was the Wagga Cup winner recently, and I think we could probably see it somewhere in the lead in the early stages of the race. Another great story for a hobby trainer, and yeah. I'm not sure whether this is Craig's first group race.
I think it could quite possibly be, and from box number 5, well, if Luca Navalk jumps as well as I think he can, White Spyro could be the greyhound. She could be getting that clear run. She's only a pocket rocket as well, at around about 25 kilos, so if she's up there, she'll take some beating as well. Okay,
James, let's get into our tips. I've gone 7, 4, 5 and 3. I've put number 7, Warrior King, on top. Ideally drawn this chaser, has a PB of 23.48. He did go the 23.84 in the heat win, but I think he really, once he hits the ground, he can muster some pace, and I don't think he's going to have any trouble from number 8, Senor Socks. I think he might just get a clear run, and he is a very strong chaser as well. How about you?
Well, look, I'm going to go Luca Navalk. I think it's a great story, and I think he'll be winning. From box number 4, he'll jump a lot better than he did in the heat, and I think he can reel off some really fast sections and land the Bendigo Cup. I'm going 4, Luca Navalk on top to beat 5, White Spyro. She's drawn to get a really good run, and I feel despite being drawn 4 and 5, I think they'll both get their clear, unimpeded runs early. I'll then go number 3, Zipping Snoopy. I don't think he'll begin as well as he did in the heat, but if he can go forward, he'll play a big part. And then Warrior King, number 7. As I said earlier, the position mid-race is the key for this fellow. If he's close, he'll play a huge part.
I think so. Well, I'm looking forward to a great night of racing on Friday night. Don't forget to bring your coat if you're coming down to the Bendigo Raceway. I'm sure it will be cold, but a great night ahead indeed.
Indeed. I think snow jackets are a necessity in greyhound racing Victoria and Victoria alone at any part of the day. I know a couple of weeks ago I was down at Ballarat and it was nothing short of freezing, but the racing will warm you up, no doubt about that. I'll be on a flight to Queensland, so I'll be making sure I tune in to you, Simone, on Sky Racing, and make sure you head down to Lord's Raceway Bendigo Friday night for the Group 2 TAB Bendigo Cup.